Hey, what's going on? Just getting back from picking up a 61 Cadillac Fleetwood. Pretty excited about this one too. What we got here is 33,000 mile car. Very, very original outside of a one-time repaint. It's been sitting, I guess it was parked in storage supposedly in the late 70s, but it was driven occasionally. Up until probably 81, 82, but 33,000 mile car. Those of you who don't know, Fleetwoods are top dog, I guess, in the luxury part. So this thing was probably $7 or so new. Fleetwood, you can tell by you got your what, 6 to 4.6 fins. Only Fleetwood was that. So 61's quad fin car, as you can see. It's the last of the fins. I guess 62 is a little bit smaller, but got bottom skags, whatever you want to call them. The epitome of luxury though. These things are pretty badass. Auto dimming headlights, auto seek radios, of course AC, power windows. Take a look inside. And I mean power windows. Okay, I'm talking about windows. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even your quarter glasses are power. Only thing I really didn't see that's missing on this one, it's pretty well decked out. Missing cruise control. You see down there, there's something most y'all don't see probably unless you're old timers. So we got 2 light dimmer switches. You say, why would we have that? One of them's actually seek for the radio. Kind of covered up a little bit. Didn't want to take it out in the sun. There's not much sun. Unfortunately, I think I lost the video of pulling it out of the storage location. But as you can see, 33,000 miles. Unrestored, original, just like I like them. Originally it was Bristol Blue, which I guess would be code 22. Take a look under the hood real quick. And I'm going to put it in its parking spot for a bit so I get around to it. Oh, what do we got here? Come on. One-handed makes it tough. Here we go. So before I picked it up in the storage, I paid for an extra month. Engine was frozen, you might say. Wanted to be. Little Marvel mystery oil. And back and forth, and I got it spinning over pretty good. You can see it's got the wrong fuel pump on it. It had the wrong one when I got it, but I have sourced an original Jake-coated fuel pump. That'll be going on soon. Got the original carburetor. Just a highly original car. Neat grills. Oh, they got the bullets in them. So it's 390, 335 horsepower possibly. This is a clean car, so cruise control would usually go right up in here. We don't have that, but you see it's factory AC car, which is crazy as it is. A lot of these, even Cadillacs back then, some Fleetwoods, a lot of Fleetwoods didn't even have AC. This car was originally from Georgia. Pretty cool. I got the trim tag, not trim tag, it's not really a protector plate either. I guess the dealership probably did that, but I got all the information, original family, whatnot. No rust underneath, on top. To speak of, I got one bad fender. That's solid. One fender gonna have to give a little attention to, as far as rust. Beautiful hubcaps. Really nothing else. Small spot maybe there. Fleetwood only window trim. Now, power trunk close. I got a lot of spare parts when he parked it. He definitely was a fan, the guy that I got it off the family. But very well preserved car. Original fuel tank I pulled out, put an aftermarket one in. I'm going to repair the original, put it back in. Had a couple pinholes, but trying to get it running on its own power. Wow, you don't see a butt like that anymore. Alright, I'm going to get it parked in space and get out of here. It's been a long day. Well, I didn't get a chance to do it before, and I really wish I would have. This car here is really, to me, is just an amazing piece of automotive history. How far along these cars actually were for their time. Now remember, this is a 1961. I got it all buttoned up. Like I said, I was sticking it in this spot. But so if you take a look right there, that there is an auto dimming eye per se. Dims your headlights. You got oncoming lights, it reads it and dims them. 1961 is pretty cool technology. So we got a really nice tack there. Trying to see how we can come back through all this. So you see we got the upgraded radio with the auto seek. I was showing you that before because we got your auto seek down there. We got the two knobs. I wish I would have done this out in the sun a little better, but you guys can't really tell. But if you look at that carpet, that's Fleetwood only. It is extremely plush, not like a typical General Motors vehicle. Unfortunately, we got a little damage there on the pad. We can get a new one of those sewed in. Power brakes, of course. So we'll go back up. We got air conditioning. We got headlights. But a really odd option, and I say odd, but it's really not odd, it's rare. This car has fog lights. Most of these did not have fog lights. I'll show you that when we get outside. You got your multi-speed wipers with your wash button. Take a look at the, hopefully you can see that, our shifter here. So normally you go park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, 1. Not here. Park, neutral, drive, being 3, 2, low, and reverse is down at the bottom. Now, I cannot recall, it's kind of like a switch pitch, but I can't recall the actual name of the transmission, so somebody's going to have to help me out on that. But I know that it's a hydromatic, but it's not a turbo hydromatic. Can't recall what it is. So we got a mirror adjust, we got seat, forward and back, tilt in the back, tilt in the front. 61 power door locks. Actually gonna have to refinish the wood, but if you take a look, actually really nice wood. It's not like you would think in an older car. It's, well, maybe you would, but still really nice. You got your mirror here. So take a look at the switch there. So you got 2 window switches. Like I was saying before, you got a power window and you got a power vent window, which I just think is really cool. Go back to your glove box here. I'm going to think, now that would be the light. I'm going to think, all right, let me think back here, because I know we got one for the power antenna, which it does have. Maybe the power antenna on this is actually auto with turning on the power. For some reason I was thinking it was a knob. You know, it's an older car, but it's very well preserved. It just needs. These are the epitome of luxury. This car, I'm more of a hot rod guy, as you probably know, but I just really dig this thing. I can't wait to get to it. So the reason the glove box is down is the latch. These are kind of common, I guess, with that coming apart. So I got to get a latch. Actually, right there would be your switch. This is an automatic trunk release, because right there would be your switch for the light on the glove box. 99% sure on that. That's the fuel bowl for the fuel filter. I don't have it on. Cigarette lighter. Let's see. I don't believe it was a smoker. Nope, you're wrong on that one. It has been smoked in. I just really like this car, and those are the right miles. I hope you can see them. It's 33,360. Really cool. So I got this thing stuck in a hole, and I'm gonna have to dig myself out to get it out and get myself out. I just wanted to take a couple extra minutes and go through and point out a couple things that just jump out at me. Trying to remember what the fog light switch is. Right there it is. So if you notice, fog lights right there, then your headlights, of course, is this. But that's your fog light switch. Pretty rare option. So I'm told, along with air conditioning, but air conditioner is a lot more common than fog lights. Just cool, man. 61. Mac Daddy. Alright, I'm gonna dig myself out, and I'll just take a quick picture of the fog light so y'all can see what I'm talking about. There's a couple parts in the back, so I can't really get too crazy back in there showing you stuff, but very well preserved seats. Seats are really nice. Trim, seen a little better days, but all that's going to be fixable. I think the majority of this is going to be savable. This car, haven't decided. I'm really just wanting to get this one running and drive it as it is. All right, let me dig myself out. I'll be right back, and I'll just come back real quick and show you the fog lights. So give me a moment. I'm going to pause for a second. I'll be right back. As promised, that's what the fog lights look like. Kind of hard to see because the lenses aren't too great, but as maybe you can see, fog light. Different than a non-fog light. Imagine that. Anyway, so 61, 62 are very similar looking. 61s are going to have your round lights there, or round lenses, as opposed to the squared off version. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I do. I'll be back later on. Check me out. If you like, subscribe. It's going to be a little bit before I get back to this car, but I will be doing a series on it when I get to it. So if you're interested, like, subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.